how do you guys think Squid Game Season 1 characters would do in Season 2 and Season 3 games? Well, I'm here to tell you. Now one of the characters we have is Sang-woo, also as 218. Now he's already like past red light, green light, so like he's already done that game, so I don't think he's gonna like have that big of a challenge doing it. I mean, he already understood it. But this is like in case they don't know it. But I think he'd pass this because he's already done it. I think he's gonna vote like because I think this time he's gonna be more greedy. And this is pentathlon. No one really gets out in pentathlon. I think he's gonna be in Gihan's team, and I don't think like pentathlon ain't that hard. Like the only hard one is probably like Jeggy and Gongi, but out of the other ones, I don't think it's gonna be hard. Judging by how smart Sang-woo is, I don't think he's going to be getting out in this game. Next up, I think he's probably going to be voting O again for this one. Judging by his character, I think he's going to be going for money. Because last time he only wanted to continue because he knew there was no end. He knew there was an end. But we got Mingle, and Mingle, I think he's passing this one too. He will fight if he needs to. And I think he would do that. But this time, I think Sang-woo, he's voting in. I think it's his time to, just X. I think he doesn't need that much money. Now, this is like when it actually matters. It's key and knife. And this is a random guess. I'm thinking the creators will put him in the blue team. Because I think I just have a feeling Sang-woo on the blue team would be better for how smart he is. Being on the blue team would be better. I feel like him getting the key would be better without the knife. It would be more cooler. But in the start, Sang-woo goes and then he sees 192 and 218 get in a fight. After that, eventually Sang-woo somehow wins. And then he passes because he stays alive. He votes X for this one. And I think that once you usually vote X, like around the end, that means you're not voting O. Next up, this is where I think he's going to die. I think he's going to die in jump rope. Not because he's bad at it, but I think for what happened is he's going to be a type of guy to sacrifice, probably. He's going to go run at 096 because he's puppy guarding. They're going to start fighting, and they're both going to start, and then they're both going to fall down. Now, I know that's probably not going to happen, but I feel like if he's that one guy who's right behind 96, I think it's going to happen. But, next up we got Ollie. Yeah, just Abu Ali. Like, I think we all know, like, he's going to make it past red light, green light, and pentathlon because most of the, cast members made it past those. Like, besides, I don't know. Only dumb people, yeah. Mingle, I think this is when he's actually gonna, this is when he's gonna start getting more screen time. And I'm gonna do another prediction for Key and Knife. I'm thinking he's getting red. I think the creators want his gullible, nice character to get a red. And I think this would also be a really good way making him get red because I would love to see him in a red suit. And then I think he's gonna first go to 127. They're gonna see each other. Ali's hesitating. They get in a fight, but then 202 comes in last second and kills him and stabs him. And I know 202 in this story 120 survives. Now, Ali, I don't think he's going to have the guts to kill him. I think he's going to be like 007. Or, he's not going to pass. If he's on the blue team, I don't think he's going to fight either. I think he's just not going to win. I think he's getting eliminated. Now, for the second half of this video, it's just going to be only about Kang Sabiak. Because I think I have a lot to tell about her. I have like a whole story. Like, the next half of this video, yeah, he's Kang Sabiak is passing, but it's like you get blue. Kang Sabiak gets blue. Okay, Kang Sabiak now has blue. Now she is a fighter. She will fight and help herself. But her being blue, I mean, she's like 120. So 039 comes and fights 067. And then they keep fighting until 067 wins and runs away. Eventually, after this, 067 and 203 fight. Eventually, he gets a knife, and then 203 gets scared and run away. After this, 067 votes X because she passed by surviving, and I think she's passing jump rope. I don't think it's that hard for her. Now these are the remaining players left. I don't. It's not that much, but still, basically they're all planning on trying to eliminate, and they we just got Kang Sabiak and Gihun. They're kind of working together, and then we got 212 and 203. They're just not together, but they're just like the ones without somebody. So 333 over here, he pushes the green button to start the game, and then eventually player 100 and 212 get in a fight. Eventually 212 falls off. The Sabiak gets scared, and then eventually goes running to player 100 and grabs the pole and goes to player 100, and then after that pushes player 100 off. After this, Namgu and player 203 are like, let's just kill everyone else and we both get to split the money. So then they agree, but then 333 and 336 try to go for Kang Sabiak. What happens after this is that sneakily Namgu comes and goes and hits 336 and then eliminates him. After this, suddenly, it's like literally suddenly, 067 sees this as a chance to run, and then runs to Namgu and pushes Namgu off next. After this, 203 just realized to push the button, so none of those kills count. Player 333 is like so mad. So then he's thinking of literally just killing everyone and taking the money for himself instead of being smart and only killing one and don't take the risk. So right now we only have these remaining players. We have player 203, player 333, player 067, and player 456. Those are the only players remaining. So after this, what happens is 333 and 203 are like, you know what? Let's just kill everyone else. And 333 is agreeing with that because he's thinking the same way, and he's fine with, and he's thinking, yeah, let's just do that. After the 067 hears this, and then he's like, no, both of you guys are dying. So then after that, 456 over, they're just chilling, just seeing them fight, and it's just not working out pretty well. And then after that, so what happens next is 333 and 203 are just talking to each other till 067 grabs a pole and starts attacking both of them and pushes them off. And then after this, 067 thinks that him and Gihun have just won the games and it's all happy endings until 203 actually has not fallen and was holding on to something. And he comes back and fights all over again, but I guess 203 is just not stronger than 067. And it just falls off again for real this time and actually dies. So 067 and 456 win, and I think 067 could potentially win. She just got badly injured and got unlucky at the end. But if you want to watch more content like this, just subscribe and just comment what characters in season 1 or any character in season 2, if they survive. What if Thanos played the rest of the games? But yeah, just comment. Bye.